Hey, great day, everybody. It is Blessed, Fantastic, and Fierce Friday. Your girl Kat coming to you just to bring you some joy, some sunshine, because around in these parts, it's like raining, and it's not the wind and calm down and everything. It's not even raining right now, but it's real gray outside. It is Friday. I'm excited. I pray that you are having a wonderful and fantastic rest of the day. Look, so before I keep on going, I came across this today, and hopefully I won't get slammed because I don't have copyright. I'm telling you though, I don't have the copyrights to this music, but I ran across on YouTube, and I just want you to hear it. So slam me later, guys. This is a YouTube video. I can't really show you a video right now, but this is a cover of One in a Million. Wait a minute. This is a cover of Aaliyah's One in a Million, right? I was in the bathroom getting my little self together, and I was like, when is that playing? By Travis Malloy, One in a Million, a gospel cover of Aaliyah's One in a Million. I hope the sound is good and y'all can hear that. I'm excited about this. I don't even know why. There are just so many talents and gifts of the people. We can do anything, y'all. I pray and hope that you feel that you know that you can do anything. That's what the stop, the fear, it's like a confusion because we can't be stopped. I mean, it's impossible. I'm so pumped. It's impossible. And that's where all the fear comes from. That's where the misconceptions and the ill-fated perspectives come from. Because we're just filled and built with greatness. Not that we are the only ones, but we are definitely built with greatness, with love, with grace, and we have the ability to do the daggone thing and do it so well. When we lay all of this other stuff aside, we do it so well. And we can show forth the face, grace, and love of God in such a way that it's so well received and it's reciprocated, even if you don't want to. It's reciprocated even if you don't want to. It is fierce, fantastic, freedom. Y'all know me. Friday, I put the label on the day because it gives me strength. It gives me it adds to my excitement of the day. It helps to pull some things out of me that I might, walk around with drudging, we had those days, especially when yeah, the wake up day today was the sun wasn't shining. I love sunshine. I love the warmth of the sun. When it's real hot, that's not my jam. That's not my jam when it's real hot. But when it's nice out, I love it. And it loves on me. Look, so just giving you that inspiration, that light, shining that light on you on today, on us on today, letting you know, connecting with you to reassure you and confirm with you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that when you put your hands in the master's hands, there is no stopping you. It's emerged two, because it takes two. It takes two. When you get that, let me know. Drop it in the comments. When you get that, let me know. Because sometimes that's it sometimes. Sometimes, That's it. And you know what? That's good enough. It's good enough. It's great. As a matter of fact, it's the greatest pairing of all. It's the greatest pairing of all. When we do lean in and we pair up, yeah. Yeah, it's the greatest pairing of all. Look, I was on, I don't know where I was at. I was probably on Instagram, excuse me. I was probably on Instagram, and I ran across this black owned food delivery app. Did y'all see that? It's a food delivery app out there developed by some young black ones. Yes, yes. That is ranking ahead of Uber Eats, and they have a viral TikTok out there. I didn't You know what? I did see it on TikTok. That wasn't the first place that I saw it, though. That wasn't the first place that I saw it. So, but I did bring it up on blavity.com. Are y'all familiar with that? I'll go over some things about that as well. Now, I am not getting paid. I do not own any rights to any of the information and all that. I'm online just like you can be right now to find out the same information. I just like giving y'all, good information, let you know what's going on. Here and there. What's up? What's going on? Check out yesterday's video and this week's video. Check out Chat with Kat and Friends. Subscribe to the channel so every time great information, great empowerment and inspiration is added to the channel, you will be in the know. You will get that notification. I can't stand the glare from these glasses, but I'm sorry, y'all, because I cannot read without my glasses. Everything is blurry right now. Everything is blurry. But the shine and the glare, it's getting to me a little bit. But subscribe to the channel, Chat with Kat and Friends. Head over to www.emerge2wellness.com. Check out the website. Check out the services that are offered. If you fall in any of those places and areas and you need life skills taught at your workplace, at your school, with a group of you individually, let us know. Hit us up at 443-242-4908 or at empower@emerge2wellness.com. Let us know, how you would like us to help you, or let us know what you have going on, and we can give you some insight, and some instruction, and at least some encouragement and inspiration that you can do it, that you will make it, that you will come through, that you can get better. This is not your end. I don't care what type of situation. This is not your end. This is not your end. This is your beginning. Have you ever wondered how people can say that? How people can proclaim that? Like, there are songs that are like, today is your day, and today is your day, and this is your beginning. And how can you declare that? How can you say that? It's because I figured it out. I figured out. And for me, because it could mean something different to you. It could mean something different to you or come across differently to you, because there are very many perspectives. And just as a friend of mine often says, things can be different and right at the same time. Sometimes we don't feel like that, and we don't want to lean into that because we want to feel like we're the only ones that's right in a situation. But that is true. It may not be true for all things, but that is true for at least some things. There's always exceptions. If you've seen in my past postings, past videos, there are always exceptions, and that's a great flaw of a lot that's going on, because exceptions are not permitted, and everything is not one way. Everything is not one way. There are several things and several ways, several perspectives. For some things, there is only one, but for others, there are exceptions to the rule. There are exceptions for why this is happening, why they feel that way, and they're doing this action. It could be the same action, but there are exceptions, and there are reasons, and there are anomalies, different anomalies that takes place and occur. Okay, away from that now. But what I was going to read was about the viral success of the video that was uploaded to TikTok, and I'm reading this off blavity.com. And they have an excerpt of the Instagram page for the company for this food delivery app company that was designed by mm, 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 two a pair of siblings. Well, the TikTok is courtesy of two siblings. And I'll read down. The viral success of a video uploaded to TikTok courtesy of a pair of siblings is helping one of them gain immense visibility for his new food delivery app and platform. Wow. Lucius, excuse me if I say your name totally wrong. Lucius Daniel the fourth, Roman numerals, is the founder of BiteSight. It's BITESIGHT, which claims to be the mashup of TikTok and DoorDash, offering 150,000 dishes to customers. So I haven't even tried to download the app or anything yet, but I just thought it was so awesome and so dope that somebody has developed a food delivery app that can at least contend with the ones that are out there, because they can be a bit outrageous. I think supply and demand is a thing, right? It is a thing, and if you play I'm gonna say play your cards. I don't see anything wrong with that. If you play your cards right, and making it or supplying the demand, you can structurally, do it in such a way that you move things from only going to the left and the right. Maybe it's gonna go down the middle, because that's the way I am. I'm gonna meet you, I'm gonna meet you in the middle. So the supply and demand is a thing. And in today's times, food delivery is it's a huge thing. It's a huge hit. It's a huge thing. And Uber Eats and DoorDash and all the other ones, Instacart and all the other ones, there are a few out there. Um, um, Not only just food delivery, but food prep and meal prep and all of those things that are out there. So yeah, that's the thing, and it's big, and it's a need. There's a demand for it, right? So if you know of a supply that is in demand, it could be gas. I mean, gas is in demand. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, electric vehicles are picking up, and that's going to be my next car. I'm proclaiming it, and I want that to be so bad. I would love an electric vehicle. Anthony has one, and I love driving it. But at any rate, back to this. So if you know what the supply is and you understand the demand, you can go about structuring something in such a way that even though there are dozens and tons of them out there, yeah, I want to challenge you, and we want to challenge you to do it a little bit different. Tweak it in such a way that your price, yeah, that will make a difference. Your price, your service, there's tons of beauticians out there, barbers out there. There's tons of um mental health therapists out there. There's tons of, health and wellness coaches out there. There's tons of everything, tap into it in a way that makes yours intrinsically different and exceptional. And it could be every way, or in some kind of way. That's how you get that. That's how you get that demand to come over to you. So that's a little tip, the little tidbit, and it's free. It's free, y'all. You get it right here, free, all free, right here on Chat with Cat and Friends. All that right there. Okay, don't hold me to it when other things are not. But that right there, that tidbit is free. Make it so that it is different and stands out from the rest, from all the rest of the car repair places, all of the barbershops, all the grocery stores, and all that. I'm so excited when I scroll through Instagram. You see so many businesses popping up, and entrepreneurs, starting their brick and mortars and or just started out. I had this idea, and they're telling their stories. It's just so wonderful, and it's so awesome. And that's where Chat with Kat and Friends was originally birthed, because I wanted to sit down and speak to those people, especially the people that I knew. And I needed to branch out. I need to branch out in that a little bit. But the people that I knew and the things that they were doing, it's just an awesome thing to sit and listen to the story of someone who started out, very small, or with very little means, and now, they're here, they're there, or you get to hear how they're, the stages of how they're making it, especially when it's an encouragement to you, because perhaps you would like to do something, whatever that, and it doesn't have to be the same thing, but the fact that you see, know, and hear of someone who maybe started in a situation that's different than yours, but the same. It's different but the same, meaning the means might not be there, the passion, it's like it's a whole lot of passion, but it's not a lot of anything else, or the other stuff that comes along with that, and they kind of show you and maybe teach you and coach you along the way, those kind of things. Look, check out those videos. That's what all those Chat with Kat and Friends. I had an opportunity to sit and chat with so many wonderful, awesome, and spectacular people in different professions and in their own different areas of expertise, and that is wonderful. I plan to get back to that at some point, because I've missed it so very much. But just chiming in, I pray that you guys are doing well. I pray that your day is going wonderful, and that you're at the top of your game. You're at the top of your game, and even if you're not, I pray that you get there, and know that you can get there from wherever you are, that you can get wherever you're trying to be. But there is work to do. There are steps that we have to take. We have to plan. We have to strategize. We have to, sit back and make sure things make sense, and not just jump out there. I know a lot about just jumping out there, and too soon, and being too, filled with so much passion that it clouds your sense of it clouds your sense and your wisdom as far as how structurally things need to go. I have been there. I have done that. So know that if you have done that, you can recover. Look at me. You can recover. You can recover from that. And go on to be the trailblazing blessing that God has created you to be. And that's a part of your, not to even look down on that, because that's a part of your growth. That's a part of what's going to help you explain and express to other people that you can still do this. Don't count yourself out. You can still do this. You can still do this. Although you've been on YouTube for this however many years, and you only had this many, you know what? Don't even let it count you out. Don't let it put you down. Don't let it trouble your soul. Keep on going. Keep on going. And life is life, and for everybody, things are happening. So we're praying for you. We like to pray with you. Drop in the comments if you would like for us to pray for anything. If you want us to touch and agree with you concerning anything in your life and your children's life, we're praying for you. No matter what, we're praying for you, and we're so thankful for you. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers. Thank you to those who have hung in there all of this time. And I pray that you still keep on, and you keep engaging with me in the channel, in the comment section, that you let me know what it is you like to hear about, what it is that, you're interested in. All of those things are so important, and you are so important to us, because without you, we wouldn't even be here. And I'm just thankful on today for the great and many blessings of God. I'm thankful for where you are, how far you have come. You are doing the work, and if you're not, I pray that you get to doing the work. And doing the work doesn't always entail getting up and physically doing things. It could be sitting down and writing that out, especially if you're trying to write. You have in your mind and your heart and in your soul a book or a journal, some kind of publication of some sort. Start. Get started. Get started. I want to push you and challenge you to get started, to pray about it. Get started. It doesn't always mean you have to pair up with somebody. Of getting with somebody is so wonderful. Everybody, all of the things that we do, having a mentor is so helpful. Having someone who's on that track, and that can give us guidance and direction concerning things whenever, even when it's not tough, even when it's not rocky and all of that, but having that side by side, that wisdom helping you along the way, the experience helping you along the way is also very helpful, and it's priceless. So yep, there will be some times where you won't want that and you don't need it, and that's great as well. But do think about it. Do put yourself in a position and align yourself with people who are going forward. Let's say that who are going forward, and not going backwards, not doing the things that you shouldn't be doing, and maybe the things that you stepped away from, and you stepped away from those things for a reason, right? And now you have clarity. Now you have ambition, whereas once maybe you didn't. You have clarity, you have ambition, you have the stick to itiveness, you have some consistency behind you, or the want and the will to get the things done. It sometimes takes time to get there. Remember, that was a big question, that I would often ask God. I'm like, why do some people do and some people don't? And I may never know the answer to that. And that's quite all right. And I think I had to get to this place where I am right now to be okay with not knowing that answer, and okay with, well, whatever state you're at, and if I can be of help to you wherever that is within those stages, may I be of assistance and great help to you. May I empower you. May I inspire you. May I don't know, whatever it is that I'm supposed to do or we're supposed to do as community, as individuals, may we pour into one another in such a way that it helps us to go forward, that I help you see that you have light, that your light needs to shine, that regardless of your circumstance, regardless of where you come from, regardless of what he did, she did, they said, whatever, regardless of all of those things, you are still filled with destiny. There is hope. There can be peace, there can be joy, there can be deliverance. Look, I just popped in to give you guys a little bit, and the little excerpt from Blavity concerning the food delivery app, that was designed by, or produced by, and founded by Lucius Daniel IV. He's the founder of, and the app is called Bite Sight. Bite, Bite, and Sight, SIGHT. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I just thought that was dope. I thought it was so cool that someone has designed an app. And see, to me, that seems like the hardest thing ever to do. I'm not a techie person at all. I do know some things, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I probably could. I really think I could do anything. But if I put my mind to it and I learned the things that I needed to learn, yeah, we could all do it. But you know what? Everybody don't want to do it. Everybody doesn't want to do it. So Lucius Daniel IV said, I'm going to do this thing. And he did it. So congrats to you. Congrats to you. All the confetti flying, all the trumpeting, all the drums drumming, and all that things, all those things, for this new app that's out there that's taken off. It's taken off, you guys. Check it out. I want you to check it out. I want you to tell me what you think about it. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. Myself. Check it out myself. See what's going on with that. But Blavity.com, let's see. About Blavity. Blavity is a digital media company based in Los Angeles, founded in 2014 by Morgan Dubon, Debaun. Okay. Jonathan Jackson, Jeff Nelson, and Aaron Samuels. Okay. It focuses on, see, and this is why I'm giving it to you, right? It focuses on Black millennials offering news, entertainment, and lifestyle content. Okay. I love that, so I'm drawn to it. I'm drawn to it just for the greatness of it. It's just great because of that little paragraph right there makes it great. Makes it worth leaning into, finding out about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there you have it. When some things you might read and it's a turn off. Yup, go another way, but lean into those things that seem like they kind of bond to you in a way that pull some greatness out of you, pull some greatness out of you, or you feel like it has the propensity and the perspective of aligning with the things that you're thinking about, the way that you're going, and not the other stuff, because there's so much of the other stuff, and that can cloud our vision, it can cloud our clarity, it can cloud our thinking, our lives day to day. So that's why everyday wellness is a thing. We gotta be careful to cover ourselves so that we can be well each and every day. It's not going to be perfect, but we can be well. We can respond to each other in a respectful manner. We can think about ourselves and think great thoughts about ourselves and who we are in every single day, because that's what we need so much, man. That I'm gonna save that for another time. About my mind and that battle that I had to go through and struggle through, and God is just so good because I'm not there anymore. And there are videos back. Yeah, I shared a little bit about that. So check it out. Check out Chat with Kat and Friends. Subscribe to the channel. Please help my channel to grow. That will help the channel to grow and kick up in the algorithm so that more people can lean in and touch base with empowerment and greatness. I hope that you are feeling blessed. I hope that you are feeling empowered and inspired. If you are, let me know. Let us know. Please email us at empower@emerge2wellness.com. Drop it in the comments down below. I'll put all of this information in the description section of this video, and I'll post this today. Try to get some snippets out of it, and send it to all the things to try to point some traffic to my channel. So share the channel, please, you guys. I love you. I pray that you love you, because that's where it all starts. And if by chance you do not, because I have been there also. So I pray that you find your way back to loving you. I'm praying that you learn to love you, learn to love your quirks, learn to love those things that you feel are quirky, that you think should not be, or whatever the case may be. Love your rough edges and all of that stuff. God has a way of helping us through all of that. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. So, not to turn this into a cry fest. But I just get emotional when I talk about that, because you wouldn't believe, but I'm a miracle sitting right in front of you. Didn't want to be here, didn't want to live, should have died, but I'm not. So thanks be to God, and I praise God for that. So I live for him and I proclaim him in everything that I do, and I pray for his blessing over your life, that you will be exactly who he has called you to be and that you are destined for. This is Emerge to Wellness and Chat with Kat and Friends, and we're signing out. I will chat with you guys later. Subscribe to the channel. Look us up on IG, Facebook, what's the other one? Threads, and all the things. I love y'all. I pray that you love you too. And I pray that you know God and the Savior who has delivered, who died, who bled, died, and rose just so we could be here on today. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.